Bangladesh, 16-year-old Dalali and her friends head off to school from their village, thanks to a national drive to give more girls the chance of education. In Indonesia, Sayapa suggests an idea in her village meeting. It's part of a scheme where the people themselves have taken over planning for new roads, water supply and building. Two very different approaches to improving the lives of poor people. One through education, the other through what's known as community-driven development. In this program, Life looks at how well they are working and asks whether they can be replicated in other countries trying to meet the targets of the Millennium Development Goals of halving the number of people living in poverty by 2015. Shilmundi in Bangladesh, a village in the vast delta in the south of the country. Like many villages across Bangladesh, it's a farming community. The children here attend a local school and are doing their homework voluntarily. They've come together to study out of hours, a sign perhaps of their enthusiasm for learning. But the real question is how long they'll be able to continue.
I want to study up to the final exam. I've taken a lot from my parents, and in the future I want to develop more. If I can't look after my parents, then at least I can look after myself. I think everybody should study. This gives them an understanding. They might miss out on earnings while being at school, but it opens up opportunities and advantages to them.
Millennium Development Goal number 2 aims to ensure all boys and girls complete primary school education up to grade 5. It's an aim widely supported both by educationalists and the public.
A lot of people, including myself, we see education as a right. I think people have the right to be educated, and there's unquestionably a productivity gain that comes from having higher education.
To improve the nation, we need people to become educated. They have to study and they have to get a good result. The guardians and teachers have to be careful and attentive, as well as the students.
I
want to make my daughter well educated. My husband drives a rickshaw. We are poor, but I still hope to educate my daughter. I studied very little, up to year 5, and my husband didn't study at all. Now he wishes he had. If we'd studied, then we would have been in a better situation and have good jobs. We work in the fields and drive rickshaws. To achieve anything, we have to work very hard.
It is painful. It's better to die than live life like this in pain. My sister and I, we didn't study, which is such a shame.
I have a mouth, but I am mute. I have eyes, but I cannot see. If someone writes to me, then I have to take it to somebody else to read it to me. If I had some education, I wouldn't be sitting like this. I could have got a job and stand on my own 2 feet and help myself.
In Bangladesh, primary schools are free and its estimated attendance is high, but not yet universal, for a variety of reasons, not least the need for children to bring in an income.
The basic problem, not just in Bangladesh, is that if people don't see how education will raise their earning capacity and get them a job, well, they're giving up the opportunity of earning immediately by getting an education, which is very good and is very good for human dignity, but is an economic cost. And this is the problem, that very poor people are actually being quite rational because they see the quality of education that is on offer, they see what they're going to learn, and they see that at the end of the day, when other people have left school or college with that kind of education, they often don't earn a lot more.
But even where children do attend, primary school education stops at the age of 12. After that, 98% of secondary schools are private, and their fees vary school by school. This cost is compounded by the loss of income children